Hi, Dave. Long time no see. How you doing?
I'm fine. And you?
Well, I'm doing an MA in English Language Arts at the moment. And last week, the professor asked us, what is language arts? And we're like, looking at each other and... So, can I ask you a question?
What? Ask me out for a date?
Well, later. Maybe after next September. Okay, my question is, what is language arts? Well, to you at least.
Well, you're asking the right person for the right question.
Great!
You see, I've been in the music business for more than 25 years. So I know that language arts is actually an album by a Canadian alternative hip-hop musician. His name is called Buck 65. It was released in 1996, but reissued in Warner in 2002. Is that who you mean?
Well, I'm not Canadian. I better check with my professor. Okay, I'm really impressed with your music knowledge, but I'm thinking language arts as in language, like English, Mandarin, Spanish, and Italian,
Well, how on earth do I know, and why the hell do I care?
I know you're going to say that. Well, you think you don't need to know, right? Let me tell you something. Language arts is around you and me, every day, everywhere. Language arts is literature, linguistics, and language.
Really? Okay, and what else?
Well, to make it even more simple and easier for you to understand, language arts is about reading, writing, speaking, listening, and visual literacy, according to the American National Council of Teachers of English.
Okay, makes sense. But does it include reading, spelling, and composition aimed at developing reading and writing skills?
Yeah.
So, I have a question again. What about the language in the movie Avatar? Is it part of language arts as well? I mean, for example, in the movie they're using languages like Mae, mean calm, or Dore, which means no. Is this kind of stuff included?
Yeah, I think so. It's a language that they use to communicate in the movie, and it's part of linguistics, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess so. So, why do we need language arts or even to study language arts then?
Language arts is part of communication. It helps us to be aware of the language and how it changes. In my case, it's English and English teaching. The language that your mom or grandma used in their generation is quite different from how we speak now, right? It can teach us how to question, how to think, and how to think critically, how to be creative and use our imagination, how to use graphics and pictures to deliver a message.
Where can we find and use language arts then?
Language arts is everywhere. You can find it through theater and drama, literature, and on the street.
Really? On the street? What do you mean?
For example, hip-hop and rap is a form of language arts. We can use dance and movements to speak without words. We can use music to deliver a message. For example, when we watch Lady Gaga's music video, we're not just appreciating her as an artist, but what message or messages she's trying to deliver through her music, besides her, eccentric stage outfit, the big hats, the wacky platform shoes and high heels. And how and why the music video director chose to film in certain angles, why the music video director chose certain characters in the music video, why the background is black and white, or why is it in color. These are all language arts related. Also, when we watch Harry Potter, how we can integrate a story, or Harry Potter, the character himself, into our language or language teaching.
Okay, I'm getting a little bored here, but let me say something, if I'm correct. Language arts can train our critical thinking and analytical skills as well, correct?
That's right.
Then let me make it simple for you. Language arts is a communication through visual, verbal, body language, gesture, music, and references to the world outside the text.
Wow, I like that. I like your definition. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Well, you don't really need to thank me. You need to thank Dr. DeCoursey, because I just looked at the handout you left on the bench. So, now, coffee, tea, or me? Is it a date?